Well, I'm still at the Pate Museum. The auction, everything has been auctioned off and sold, but before I leave this place, I wanted to make a film of the grounds where the Old Pate Swap Meet was held each year, the last week of April, from the 70s through 1997. People came from all over the world to that swap meet, hundreds of thousands of them each year. And that swap meet's now held at the Texas Motor Speedway, and it's just not the same. But for those who have been here, who kind of wondered what the old grounds look like, I thought I'd make this film to show. I'm in the 57 convertible, and I got a friend that's going to help me film. It's been many years since I've driven on this land. It feels good. Used to, I'd come out here and set up. I'd have a space in here somewhere and bring all my car parts. I hope this is not too shaky. Like I said, they sold all this land in 1997. With the zigzags. It went from there probably a little over a mile back over the hill. Here's a big dip. Someplace the average 57 Chevy convertible goes. Build that land over there. All those used to be spaces. Now there's houses around. Remember that?
I sure do.
Some people would have spaces that had that hill on it. Sign of the times, I guess. Look at the trees over there. Remember the spots back? There used to be spots back there in the trees, and those, of course, were sought after. Now nice houses are built there. Down in there, we had spaces down there one year. Here that we were talking about earlier. This was called the bottoms area. You know, if you had a space down in here, it would be considered way down in the bottom. That's this area down here. This swap meet would sell out some years. Most years, right there at the end, it would sell out. All this would just be full of car parts. I can remember walking up that hill there.
I remember trying to drive up when it was raining.
Oh gosh, yeah. I could see this land, and I can still remember some of the goodbyes on different spaces. This area down in here was just like the parking area. You might want to get that over there. This was all the bottom area, and we used to park down in here, but then the swap meet would begin right about here. See where some of the rows used to be. See where the rocks are worn off? There was some of the space in the aisles we used to walk up. I remember walking up that hill many times. There's Highway 377 that took us to it. This is where the old main entrance was. That'll be it for this video. That might be boring the crowd out of people, but if you came to this swap meet on a regular basis, hopefully you can figure out where we're at. It was like a religious experience that you had to do every year, last week in April. Like I said, this actual street right here probably follows one of the old actual aisles of the swap meet. There'll never be another swap meet like that. There'll never be another museum like that one either. But hopefully those cars will go to people who will use them and enjoy them and have a good time with them, just like I'm having a good time with this old car. That's about it.